Most people waste the first hour of a server build making mistakes that are completely avoidable. By the end of this video, you will have a fully installed and configured Windows Server 2022 instance, ready for roles, ready for your lab, and ready for a production environment. We cover the installation, the initial configuration, and the pro tips that Microsoft does not put in the Quick Start Guide. Let us get into it. Windows Server 2022 is the current long-term servicing channel release from Microsoft. That means it receives mainstream support until 2026 and extended support until 2031. If you are building anything today, a lab, a business network, or a learning environment, this is the version you should be working with. It sits at the core of a huge number of South African business environments. Banks, ISPs, government departments, schools. Most of them run Windows Server somewhere in their stack. If you are studying for CompTIA Server Plus, Microsoft's AZ800 exam, or even just trying to land your first junior sysadmin role, hands-on experience with Server 2022 is not optional. It is expected. Now, there are two main editions you need to know about. Standard Edition is designed for physical or minimally virtualized environments. Data Center Edition is built for heavily virtualized and cloud environments. For your home lab or exam prep, Standard is all you need. There is also a choice between Desktop Experience and Server Core. Desktop Experience gives you the familiar GUI. Server Core is command line only. Lighter, more secure. Preferred in production. We will use Desktop Experience today so you can follow along visually. One more thing before we install. You will need the evaluation ISO from Microsoft's Evil Center. It is completely free and gives you 180 days to use it. The link is in the description. Minimum hardware requirements: 1.4 GHz 64-bit processor, 512 MB RAM for Server Core or 2 GB for Desktop Experience, and at least 32 GB of disk space. For a VM, I recommend 4 GB RAM and 60 GB disk to give yourself breathing room. Step 1. Create your virtual machine. Open your hypervisor. I am using Hyper-V here, but VirtualBox works just as well. Create a new VM. Assign at least 4 GB of RAM and 60 GB of dynamic storage. Mount your Windows Server 2022 ISO as the boot media. If you are installing on bare metal, boot from a USB drive created with Rufus. Step 2. Boot and begin the installation wizard. Start the VM. You will see the Windows setup screen load. Select your language, time format, and keyboard input. For South Africa, set the